What's up, everybody? Today we are going to be playing against Tennessee and Detroit with our 9-1 Indianapolis Colts, which of course the other one is also listed as the Colts. So I have to clarify, this is the one where I do allow myself to use a quarterback. And once you watch this one, which this will be after, I don't know when this one will come out, the 6th. I had to look at the date. No, but this video will be out on the 6th and of December, of course. And if you're watching this, if you watch my no QB playthrough, I couldn't think of what it was called. The word I was looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into this game here. I'll just talk and play, but if you watch the no QB playthrough, it has been underperforming compared to what I was hoping it would do. And if it continues to do so, I might just stop making it because it is torture for me. Because it is terribly difficult to play. I've said it multiple times, and I'm not joking. It is like torture, which most of the time does make for good content. But if you're watching this, by the end of the month, if it is still underperforming, I will stop making it. Mostly because it's just not worth the time and effort to underperform compared to what I was hoping for, which I wasn't hoping for much. I have a small YouTube channel. It's just compared to what I was expecting. I was expecting something that would be better than the regular series like this one, but it has been almost an equal, and it's just so much harder to do. Not really to do necessarily, but the will to play, because I did make it quite a bit more difficult. I did choose the most important position and told myself I could not use it. So, and there we go. I threw the ball straight to him. Okay, but it is just not easy at all to play it, and it's just not been performing up to what I thought. So I was just letting y'all know here. So if you like that series or playthrough, whatever you want to call it, go over there and support it. Tell other people about it, get them to support it, which I'm not holding any high expectations. I just expected most of them to get a little more than 10 views and 2 likes. I mean, nothing crazy, because that's pretty much where the other one sits. And if the other one's supposed to be a more interesting series, I guess is what I'm trying to say, then I would expect more people to watch. But that's just the expectation for the majority of them. I'm not saying all of them have to be that, but if you don't set bars, you're going to end up doing stuff that doesn't work. I probably need to focus on the game here, so I'm going to do that. I'll rant on more about this later, I guess, as I am terrible on offense right now. Tennessee's still giving me a chance, at least. I gave them the ball twice, and they're just not using it the best they can. Come on, dude. Alright, well, let's see here. Vince coming across the middle. You're on a fade. Running back's not getting open. I'm bulleting that in there. I'm going to take the first. Now let's see what the next play is. Vince on a curl or a comeback, whatever you want to call it. You're on a wheel route. You're on a fade. I think I'm looking at the comeback. I'm going to wait for the running back to pull. Okay, did not work the way I wanted it to. Also threw it incredibly short compare. Oh, God, come on. Okay, well, seems me not paying quite enough attention early on is coming back to bite, as I have now let up 2 touchdowns and have about a minute to score. One of those turnovers was my fault. I will take the blame for an interception. Don't get me wrong, I make mistakes, and I thought I clicked the stop clock, but there ain't no point in clicking it now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. That'll have to do. Come on, Vince. There we go. I don't think I can get another timeout in, so I gotta weigh the choices here, and I think I'm gonna go for it, actually. It looks like Vince could get open. And I'm just hoping he does. And he did, but he gets tackled immediately. Should have took the field goal in hindsight. I just gotta hope defense can step up. Doesn't look like they will. Oh no, this could be our second loss. That's gonna suck if it's to Tennessee. I mean, as a fan of Tennessee, I 100% would love this in real life, as I think yesterday, yes, it was yesterday, we lost to Indianapolis. So, of course, if this happened in real life, I'd be the happiest person at the moment. Will Levis did not get the game-winning drive. He came short of a touchdown is what I'm looking for there. And we did get the field goal with like 4 minutes left in overtime. But then we left, I forget who it was. It was Pittman or something. We left him wide open. Not necessarily wide open. He was just a good pass, and defense was a step behind. And so Pittman got what looked like an easy catch. But I think it was more on how well Gardner Minshew placed the ball in there and all that. Overall, I think those 2 players in that moment just played better than pretty much all of Tennessee that entire game. Which sucks to say, because I wanted Tennessee to win. But, I mean, I can't control everything, so if I could, Tennessee would win the Super Bowl this year. Not happening. They're probably not even making the playoffs this year. I'm pretty sure in order for that to happen, they would have to win out and expect one of the teams that are currently in the playoffs to just lose out. So, and then even then, I don't even know if they'd make it. They'd probably sit at the very bottom at most. Yeah, it looks like we're going to lose to Tennessee here. Unfortunate, but I mean, there's God. I don't know, that long pit of silence, I should have said some. I mean, there's plenty to be said, like the fact that Tennessee is, for some reason, playing very well this game. And also, I could have mentioned on the fact that I completely distracted myself and played terribly the entire first quarter and back into the second. Can you take that running back away? No. Oh, don't intercept it. That's all I'm asking. If I'm going out here, I want to at least get another touchdown in. So it looks like the running back's going to be the shot here. That's exactly who I wanted it to go. Well, that's who I wanted it to go to, is what I was meaning to say. I just never finished that thought. And Gibson is an amazing running back. I can't say it enough. I mean, he's getting multiple 30-plus yard runs with a team that doesn't have an O-line. I'm going to drain some time. I probably could have scored there, but all in all, the main reason is because I want Gibson to get the touchdown there. And I will go for 2 again. I think this time I just throw it up to the tight end there. He didn't jump for it. Okay, he actually ran to it. I'll take the onside kick chances. I mean, there's no way I was winning that. And linebacker Carlos Rogers is out for 3 games. Who is Carlos Rogers? I'm going to put it down to the team. I mean, I know it was on me. I let him get sacked 3 times and threw an interception that was brain dead. Is Carlos Rogers the rookie? No. Pascal's the rookie. He's the one I picked up in free agency. I don't remember. Did I pick him up in free agency? That's right, I did. Okay. Yeah. Now let's get in here against Detroit. Hopefully we can bounce back from that loss against Tennessee. And just see if we can get a big win here. I mean, defense played good last game. Offense just did not play up to the same level as defense. In fact, they played down from their normal, which now it's going to be even worse because we are down a linebacker, and a good one at that. So we really got to step up here on offense, especially after a game like the last one. I mean, there's just no reason I should have thrown that badly with an exceptional quarterback and exceptional receiving crew. I say it like a pit stop. But with a team like this, there's no reason at all that I should have played that terribly. I completely put the blame on me. I will not take the blame in game because I am not losing those coach credits. Because I'm going to need them if I'm eventually going to hold a solid team together. Which I'm pretty sure it's either after this season or the next season. More than half the team So contract expires, and if we don't upgrade the salary cap, then we're going to lose everyone. Of course, I want to keep mostly the quarterback and running back. Those are the two that I really do not want to lose. I think I can replace Vince. I can probably replace Singler. Singler's not even the best tight end I've seen in the draft. It's just I didn't get another tight end because Singler's good. He's good for what I do. But, I mean, he's got plenty of people out there that I could have easily upgraded him for. The only reason I didn't is because defense was the bigger need at the time. But I'm pretty sure most of my defense is held down for quite a long period of time. Except for maybe the D linemen, which I don't think they're super expensive to re-sign. Maybe they are. I don't remember. Because most of the time I just replace defense because it's just easier. Because unless if they're like crazy good, they don't upgrade that quick. And most of the time they just stay about the same star level as when you drafted them. As that was just a bad pass by me. But normally defense is a slower upgrade compared to like wide receiver and quarterback because you can control how they play. And so if you throw like 400 yards with the quarterback, of course he's getting an upgrade. But you can control that. You can't control if your DB gets 2 interceptions in a game or tackles 15 times or whatever it takes and I clicked the wrong button. I originally wanted to go up, I went down, and then when I don't know, I clicked the wrong button twice. There ain't no other way to explain it. I didn't know committing to the downward running down the screen, of course. I didn't know that would work, so I wanted to run up. But I accidentally went down, and when I thought that was over, I clicked up as quick as I could, which just ran me into a tackle when it actually worked running down, and I think if I just clicked down again, it would have ended in the exact same result. As defense is playing excellent today. Probably not somewhere I wanted to run, actually, because I want to get within field goal range here, and running shouldn't have been my number one option there. I think I kicked the field goal here. I don't think I got time to get any closer. That should be good. No, it's too low. That was max power, so absolutely nothing I could have done about that. I thought I had a better kicker on this one than the no QB one. So that's why I kicked it, really. I'm going to just take a touchback there. As Detroit got a touchdown, I wasn't even paying attention. I would have said something about it if I was. When do you get there? Okay, at least you didn't bounce it into an interception. It looked like you did there for a second. I'm talking about Vince, of course. I keep forgetting to say their names. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, how in the world is anyone supposed to know who I'm talking about if I don't say their names? Of course, that's Vince there. I'm going to give it to Gibson. Okay. Not much there, but 3 yards is good. I'm going to give it to Gibson again. Once again, not much. 2 yards is good, though. I think I'm going to go for a pass here, especially with Vince going on a streak. I don't necessarily like that, but O-line held long enough for Singler to get open on his comeback route. See, I'm going to go for a pass. I'm going to look at Vince, and I'm going to throw to the running back because defense came in fast. They were ready for that sack. And they're going to leave Singler open here. I'm going to wait for him to start that flag route so he comes closer to the middle. Mostly because I wanted that block, but Vince decides not to. He wants the touchdown, I guess. Well, too bad. I'm giving it to Gibson. Screw you, Vince. Not really. You're a good player. Very good player. Very replaceable, though. He's just a fast wide receiver. That's all he is. Oh, I gotta click. And Detroit is going for the pass. Midfield, run play. Missed a tackle. Let's see what happens here. Passing play. It's too slow. Okay, so defense is kind of worn out by this point, I'm guessing. Luckily, we do have the ball here, so we can drain as much time as we want. Or just score a touchdown, which will pretty much effectively do the same thing. Guarantees the win. Or I could do both, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and drain as much time as possible while still looking for the touchdown. Because why not? And I ran into the D-line. I did not mean to do that. I just meant to run a little bit towards them. I'm going to throw it to the tight end there. Hopefully that's behind the DB. Yeah, it is. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to give it to Gibson here. Just run up the middle of those. I was hoping to split the linebacker and the DB, but luckily I got hit by the DB, not the linebacker, because linebackers tend to hit a lot harder and cause a lot more fumbles. I'm going to call a timeout here. I said I'd try and drain time, but I'm getting greedy. I want that touchdown now. And I want it real bad as I overthrow the tight end Singler. I think I'm going to look to do the same thing, except for Vince is down there now. And we got the catch. Vince came down with it, not Singler, despite him being the one I targeted. Gibson in for his second touchdown of the game. And that should be good. Yes. Barely, but it is good. Also, who did we lose to earlier this season? And Singler's out. That's why he's super replaceable. It's because he is constantly injured. So now we are down tight end and linebacker for the next game, which I will come back to at some point. So we lost to Tennessee, but who did we lose to earlier? New England. I keep forgetting about New England. Is New England even a good team? Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out when we hit the playoffs. But this point, if you've made it this far, might as well like and subscribe. I make content like this daily. I mean, and that'll just do it for this one, I guess. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.